What's good, everyone? Today I'm going to be trying some of the hardest NBA quizzes on the internet, or so they're named. This first one I'm going to do is literally, I just looked up hardest NBA quiz, and it's the first link I clicked on. I did skim through it just a second to see if it was legit, and it seems pretty legit. It seems hard. It seems like it'd be a real challenge for me. The only thing is it is outdated. I don't know when it came out, but you'll see what I mean as I go on. But I should be able to still adjust and get most of these answers right. I hope. I don't know. It's gonna be a good challenge. So I normally wouldn't like make a video like this, but there's not much to really talk about. We're still waiting on LeBron. I was thinking about doing another tier list, but maybe for another day. So I thought, why not give some quizzes a try? I know King of the Fourth Quarter used to do a lot of these, and they did really well on his channel. So maybe you guys will like it. But yeah, let's dive in. So can you pass the hardest NBA quiz we have ever written? So that's a good headline. So about this quiz, are you a basketball fanatic? Blah blah blah. Who cares? Let's start. Okay, what year was the NBA founded? So I know immediately. There's no way the NBA was founded in the 1800s. 1917 seems too. I think 46 or 55. I'm gonna go 46. I feel like somewhere in the middle here. These feel too early, and this feels a little late. I know there was also like the ABA and other associations. Um, let's see. Okay, correct. Scroll to the next question. Here we go. How many NBA teams were created this millennium? Millennium. What even is a millennium? Am I crazy for not knowing what a millennium is? Oh gosh. Millennium. I'm not gonna look it up. Five seems like a lot. Millennium. Is that like 2000? In the year 2000? Or is that like 50 years? I have no idea. If it was 50 years, I think it'd be more. Let's see. Let's think of newer teams like the Grizzlies, the Raptors, and the Heat, I guess. They were all created in the 90s, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go with three. Okay. The Supersonics. Oh. Oh, okay. So it must have been. Okay, I was right about the Grizzlies, but then it was the Thunder and then the Pelicans were new teams that were created. Okay, I was wrong, but I think I was right. My thought about it being the 2000s was right. Because, oops, because as I said, the Heat and the what was the other team? The Raptors, I believe, were created in the 90s. So two for two, not a bad start. Which of these teams was never part of the NBA? This should be easy. The Dallas Rockets. Okay, this might be too easy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Who holds the record for most free throws made in a row? Okay, this is tough. I feel like it's. I don't want to overthink it. I feel like it's Steph Curry, but he also could be bait. You know what I mean? Put the greatest shooter ever on there, and they're gonna guess him. I'm also thinking Reggie Miller. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go Reggie Miller here. I think Steph Curry might be too obvious. Michael Williams? For a second, I read that as Michael Carter Williams. I didn't even consider it. I should have known if they'd thrown him on there, he was going to be the answer, but alright. Well, what are we, 3 for 4? Not bad. Which of these musical artists has a record song with Shaquille O'Neal? I don't think Michael Jackson does. The Notorious B.I.G. So Biggie, that would like make the most sense in my mind. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this though. But I would say Biggie makes the most sense because they're two bigger guys. Um, man. But Jay-Z at the same time is he's been around a long time, and I feel like I would know if it was Michael Jackson. Jay-Z, he's had so many songs where to the point if he recorded a song with Shaq, I wouldn't be surprised that I didn't know. Or we can go all of the above. I'm gonna go the Notorious B.I.G. though. I think the chemistry that Shaq and Biggie would have would make sense because, as I said, they're both bigger guys. All of the above? Damn. He released 5 studio albums, and his 1993 debut album went platinum. He made songs with a number of legendary musicians. I did not know that at all. Okay. Who's that? See, this is what I'm saying. All-time scoring leader. We know now it's LeBron, but by the time this quiz happened, it was Kareem, obviously, or the time this quiz was made. Shaq's made one three-pointer. I know that one. What team both had both the tallest and shortest NBA players to ever play? So this is going to be Manute Bol and Muggsy Bogues, and they both played for the Washington Bullets. Guys, this might be a little easy, a little too easy. Jerry West is the logo. Quadruple doubles have happened in NBA history. How many quadruple doubles have happened in NBA history? I think Hakeem has had one. I think David Robinson's had one or two. Man, is it just two? I think it's just two, or it's either two or four, I feel like. Maybe Kareem and David Robinson both had multiple. Man, I'm gonna go two. Four, it was four. Who was it? Nate. See, I wouldn't know that. Alvin Robertson, Hakeem, and David Robinson. So I was right about Hakeem and David Robinson. Damn, so it was four? Alright, well, it is what it is. Besides Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game, who has the highest scoring game in NBA history? This, we know, is Bam, but at the time it was Kobe. Most three-pointers, it's gotta be Steph Curry, but who knows when this quiz was made? Ray Allen? No, that has to be outdated. I'm searching that up. I honestly don't like this search engine at all. Who has the most three-pointers in NBA? It's gotta be Steph by now. Come on, AI. I hate the search engine. I'd much rather Google. Yeah, come on. Okay. So I'm right. But, you know, this quiz is a little old. I'm going to have to find a better one, I think. What is a territorial draft pick? What the heck? See, like, this quiz will surprise you because it'll ask you questions like, who's the logo? And then it'll ask you, what's a territorial draft pick? Let's look through the options here. Drafting a professional player from a foreign territory. Drafting a player based on the country they were born. That doesn't make much sense. Drafting a location to build a new arena. No. Drafting any player within a 50-mile territory. None of these make sense except for this one. What? Drafting any player within a 50-mile territory? How does that make sense? What? I did not know that. That's actually a crazy piece of NBA history. So the NBA offered teams the chance to forfeit their first-round draft pick and pick any player within a 50-mile radius of the team's headquarters. So I'm guessing any player who lived or like went to college within 50 miles of the team's headquarters. And this is how Wilt Chamberlain and Oscar Robertson were drafted. I did not know that. That's actually very interesting. Wow. Okay, the more you know. What are we here? We got about 3 or 4 wrong, so I'm definitely not doing the best. Who was the first non-white player in the NBA? Well, man, first non-white player in the NBA. I don't think it's Kareem or Dr. J. Wataru Misaka, I don't know who that is. Earl Lloyd seems like the answer to me. I don't know why. It's not. It's Wataru Misaka. I'm sorry. I know I butchered that so bad. Japanese former. Oh, he's Japanese. That's awesome. That's so cool. Former professional basketball player who played 3 games for the Knicks in the 1947-48 season. I did not know that. Well, shout out. I'm not even going to try to say his name. I don't want to butcher it again. First black player in the NBA. I feel like this is Earl Lloyd. Yes, I knew it. Okay, let's go. What year? 1950? Wow. Longest NBA career ever. Well, we know LeBron's going to be on year 24, but back then I would say 20 seasons. 21. Oh, Robert Parrish. Yeah, forgot about him. How many white players have won the MVP award? Okay, well, we got, let's think, Steve Nash recently. Who else? This is not going to be good. How many white players have won the MVP award? I'm going to go with 7. I'm going to go with the lowest number. Yep, okay. Oh, how did I forget about Larry Bird? Dirk, and then... Oh. Okay, so Dirk, Larry Bird, Steve Nash. Okay, and then more. Who's the only woman to ever be officially drafted by an NBA team? You know what's crazy? I think I'm related to Rebecca Lobo somehow, but do not fact check me on that. So I don't think it's her. I don't think it's Sue Bird. Louisa Harris or Lisa Leslie? I'm gonna go Lisa Leslie. No, see, I don't know this. I'm sorry, guys. 1977. That's awesome. That's actually sick. She declined interest in 10 tryouts because she was pregnant. That's insane, man. What? Which conference has won the most championships? Well, there's only a Western and Eastern Conference, so I'm gonna go Western Conference. The Eastern Conference has won the most championships. I guess that was recency bias for me, thinking about the Warriors and the Spurs, but Western Conference is 134. Wow. Who knows if that's still true, actually. But I don't care to look it up, so. How many times did Wilt Chamberlain foul out of a game? Zero. He never fouled out. My grandpa told me this because my grandpa, he was a Sixers fan. He lived in Pennsylvania, and he used to watch Wilt Chamberlain play live. And he tells me he's the GOAT and that he never fouled out. He says, Wilt Chamberlain was critiqued for not passing. Then he led the league in assists, had a 55 assist game or whatever, maybe 55 rebound game. Yeah, I mean, dude, he was a freak. You can't discredit his accomplishments. Which of these NBA players has won the most MVP awards in a row? I'm going to go with they've all. Yeah, I just had a weird feeling there. Not much to say. Next question. How many players have won back-to-back MVP awards? I'm going to go with 13. No, is that too high? Or is there only 9? Back-to-back MVP is hard. I'm going to go 11. Yes. Okay. Yeah, LeBron, Kareem, among my others. Jordan, of course. What are the first basketball hoops made out of? They were milk crates. Oh, peach baskets. I knew that. In Massachusetts. I went to the Basketball Hall of Fame. I knew that. I just rushed that. Yeah. Springfield, Massachusetts. A YMCA instructor looking for physical activity to keep his students busy. That's awesome. That's crazy, man. Wow. He altered history like that easily. Who's the NBA all-time leader in block shots? I'm gonna go Hakeem. Yeah, Dikembe was eye candy there because of the finger wag, but I think definitely Hakeem there. How long is this quiz? All right, not much longer. Which team has won the most games in a row? Oh man, I think was it the Heat with their 27-game win streak? Man, I'm gonna guess the Heat here. I think it could be either any one of these teams. I guess like in the 70s or 80s, but I'm gonna go Heat. No, it was the Lakers' 33-game winning streak in 1971. Yeah, see, I wouldn't know that. Man, this is hard. I'll give it to them. This is a hard quiz. What is the record for most rebounds in game? It's gotta be 55. Yeah, Wilt still. We just talked about that. Which team has the best regular season record of all time? Warriors. Easy. Who holds record for most? Okay, wait. Oh, most points per game. I thought it said most points in a game. Yeah, MJ averaged 38, right? Oh no, maybe I'm thinking of a playoff series. Oh no, I think MJ did average 38. How many teams have had the same name and location since the NBA's founding? Man, since the NBA's founding, I actually have no idea. I'm gonna go either 4 or 6. I feel like 6. 2? Just the Knicks and the Celtics? Damn, the Knicks are technically called the Knickerbockers, named after the style of pants Dutch settlers wore in the 1600s. That's crazy. Wow. All right, I did not know that. Only 2 teams had the same name and location since the NBA's founding. According to Shaq, which one of these players never dunked on him? I think Michael Jordan. Yao Ming. Let's see. Man, this is hard. Which former NBA player owns a trademark on the term 3P? I think Pat Riley. Yeah. Shout out Pat Riley, OG. When did Michael Jordan get drafted? 3rd. Yep, behind Hakeem and Clyde Drexler. Which of these states has the fewest NBA teams? We know Texas doesn't. California and Texas both have a lot. North Carolina's gotta be. Yeah, that's easy. Just Charlotte. They just have the Hornets. Because Florida has the Heat and the Magic. And then Texas has the Spurs, the Mavericks. And then California has Kings, Lakers, Warriors, if I'm not mistaken. Which of these players has the biggest shoe size? I think DeAndre Jordan. Shaq. Dang it. 22. He wears a 22 size shoe. That's insane. That is insane. Which team has won the most NBA championships? I think at this time it was the Celtics. I think their Lakers and Celtics are tied now. Yeah. And finish. Let's see what we got. I got 20 out of 35. That is definitely not the best. Yeah, this was actually a very hard quiz. I'm happy I took it. Let's try to find something else. All right, so just one scroll down, I found this Sporticle link that says the hardest NBA quiz. No one will get over 50%. So, we're gonna try to prove that wrong and see what we can do here. I don't know what to expect. Oh, it's time too. Nice. 30 questions, man. I'm gonna try to fly through this. How many times have the Spurs missed the playoffs? Wow. I don't know. I don't know how recent this is. I'm gonna go with 7. Nope, 6. Okay. What is the name of the dunk Vince Carter performed over a 7-3 center from France? Canadian. No. Why would it be Canadian killer? That's my bad. Most dunk contest of all time? I don't know the answer to this. It could be any of these guys, honestly. I feel like Nate Robinson. Yes, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's get over 50%. Lock in. 13 points, Tracy McGrady. Let's go. Let's fly through this. Who's traded a record 9 times in his career? Oh, man. That was going to be a guess no matter who it was. 70 points in a game. Not LeBron. Now, Kobe scored... Oh, we know it's not them. Yep. Okay. That was outdated, by the way. We know there's been multiple since that, but I had to just go back in time a little bit. Who's the tallest player in NBA history? Oh, I forgot about him. What's his name again? All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. What team has most first overall picks? I think the Sixers do. Cavs. This is hard. KOT for Q. I don't know how many he had at this time. I'm gonna say 550, 450. Jeez, that's funny because I literally mentioned him in this video. Shout out KOT for Q. I'll gladly work for Enjoy Basketball. How many first-time All-Star starters were there this year? I don't know what year this was. What year is this? I'm gonna pause it. I can't see what year this is. This is an impossible quiz. I'm gonna say 3, 5. Okay. How many? Which of these? Corey Brewer has a 50-point game. I know that one. How many 50-point dunks have there? 50. Oh, probably a lot. Probably 76. Yes. Okay, let's go. Who is the highest paid out of everyone here? I think Timofey Mozgov, right? Jalen Parsons. Oh, I should have known that. Dang it. All-time scoring leader for the Clippers. Bob McAdoo. No, Randy Smith. How many assists did John Stockton had? I don't know. 2000? 3. That's so many. That's so many assists. That's crazy. What team drafted Rajon Rondo? Okay, lock in. The Celtics, right? Or was it no. The Suns? What? Andrew Bogut was 2005. Yes. Youngest player in NBA history? Andrew Bynum. Okay. Who's the oldest player? Robert Parrish. No, Nate. I don't know who that is. How many times has Eddie Jones and Glenn Rice been on the same team? I'm going to say 3 times. Okay. How many teams did Chuck E. Brown play for? 11. 12. Oh, I was going to go 12 too. How many All-Star teams have John Stockton and Karl Malone been on together? 10. Yep. Where does Andre Miller place in all-time assists? Andre Miller? 11th. Okay. I'm heating up here. Who was the most improved player in 2003? Tracy McGrady. Gilbert Arenas. Who's the youngest player to reach 7,000 career rebounds? Honestly, I didn't know if Gilbert Arenas was in the NBA at that point in time. I thought he was maybe too young. Who was the youngest player to reach 7,000 career rebounds? I'm going to go with Dwight Howard. Yep. Youngest player to score 50. Gotta be MJ. Brandon Jennings. I gotta recognize the outliers and know that they're there for a reason. What team has the most losses? Sixers, right? Or no, Bobcats. What? It is the Sixers? Dang it. I should have known that. Trust the process. How many years did Dennis Rodman lead the league in rebounding? 8? 7? Like, this is impossible. This is honestly the hardest NBA quiz ever. What is Andrew Wiggins' vertical? What waste of talent. What a waste of talent. Damn, that's messed up. I think this was before Andrew Wiggins was an NBA champion and an all-star starter. I'm going to go 44 inches. Yeah. How many picks used to be in the NBA draft? Well, let's do some math here. 173. Yeah, it's the only one that makes sense. Wait, am I done? I'm already done? I got a 43. I wasn't too far off, but that was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. This one was very, very challenging. I don't know if anyone could actually get above 50 on this. Um, but yeah, like and subscribe for more, and more to come.